The Story of the Three Bears, retold by Public Consulting Group. Once upon a time, Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear lived together in a house in the forest. One day, the three bears went for a walk before breakfast. While they were walking, a little girl named Goldilocks was also on a stroll. She saw the three bears' house and was curious about who lived inside. First, she looked in the window, and then she peeped in the keyhole. When she saw nobody in the house, Goldilocks opened the door and went in. As she started rummaging in the cupboard, she smelled something sweet in the air. She saw a large, medium, and small bowl of oatmeal on the table. They smelled good, and she was hungry. First, she tasted the oatmeal from the large bowl, and it was too hot. Then she tasted the oatmeal from the medium bowl, and it was too cold. Finally, she tasted the oatmeal from the small bowl, and it wasn't too hot or too cold. It was just right. She liked it so much that she ate it all up. Goldilocks went into the living room and found three chairs, one large chair, one medium chair, and one small chair. First, she sat down in the large chair, and it was too hard. Then she sat down in the medium chair, and it was too soft. Finally, she sat down in the small chair, and it wasn't too hard or too soft, but just right. But soon as she sat down, the chair broke into bits. Goldilocks went upstairs to the bedroom and saw three beds. One large bed, one medium bed, and one small bed. First, she lay down in the large bed, and that was too long. Next, she lay down on the medium bed, but that was too wide. Then she lay down on the small bed, and that wasn't too long or too wide, but just right. And she lay there till she fell fast asleep. By the time the three bears thought their breakfast would be ready, so they came home from their walk. "Someone has been eating our oatmeal," Papa Bear growled, and his voice grew cross. "Someone's been eating my oatmeal, and they ate it all up," yelled Baby Bear. The three bears began to look around. They walked into the living room. "Someone's been sitting in our chairs," growled Mama and Papa Bear. "Someone sat on my chair and they broke it," cried Baby Bear. The three bears went upstairs. "Someone has been lying in our beds," growled Mama and Papa Bear. "Someone has been lying in my bed, and she's still there," shrieked Baby Bear. Goldilocks was woken up by Baby Bear's shriek. She tumbled off the bed and ran down the stairs and out the door. She ran and never looking behind her. The three bears never saw her again.